Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today on this Valentine's Day at what I believe is now 8 p.m. For another match as part of Trivia for Thon 3. Hashtag Trivia for Thon, hashtag Trivia for Thon 3, hashtag FTK, hashtag we are, hashtag Smash Cancer. We are raising money for the Four Diamonds Pediatric Cancer Research Fund as part of Penn State's annual Thon event. The Four Diamonds Fund is a great organization that covers the cost of children battling cancer at the Penn State Hershey Children's Medical Center. If you want to make a donation, the link is donate.thon.org/campaign/trivia, the number 4, THON, the number 3. We are doing this as a tribute to my late father who passed away from brain cancer and to some of our good friends, Kevin the Smasher Smets, who is battling stage 3 colorectal cancer as we speak. He's doing well in his fight. We want to give the kids down at Hershey a little bit of hope, too, that they can get through this as well. If we raise $3,000 or more by midnight tonight when this goes up, I will get a tattoo chosen by whoever donated the most individually. It's a stupid decision, but you do crazy things when you're trying to raise money for a good cause. Anyway, enjoy this six-way match in MMA trivia under Full Metal Classic rules. Malcolm, introduce me and everyone else.
Right, there. Hey, and welcome to another Full Metal Random. This is going to be a hybrid kind of version of Classic and all that, but we're not eliminating anyone because it's charity. But our competitors today, starting from up the top there somewhere, I've got Grant. Grant, how's it going?
It's going good, man. Going good. I'm happy to be out of retirement trivia for a good cause. And now that I know there's a bit of extra pull to get Nico a tattoo, I think I might have to donate. I'm just trying to figure out what sort of tattoo I'm going to get him. But it'll be good.
Moving along, we've got Nico. Nico, how's it going?
Please donate more than Grant. I'm scared of what he'll pick for my tattoo.
I'll try and do that so you can get moved for your free. Next up, we've got Melissa. Melissa, how's it going?
Sorry, I gotta unmute myself. It's going well. I am happy to be here. I don't think I'm gonna do very well, but it'll be fun.
Next up, we've got Richie. Richie, how's it going?
I'm doing good. Looking forward to talking about MMA. It's very weird not to be the only Australian on the panel. So that's good. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Next up, we've got Aaron. Aaron, how's it going?
Hey, good. Yeah, and me and Nico have something in common with definitely passionate about what he's raising money for today. So I'm glad to be here and representing MMA.
And last but not least, we've got Alec. Alec, how's it going?
It's going good. Nice to see some friendly faces. So I won't embarrass myself too bad. These are my amongst friends. So I'm ready to have some fun.
Yeah, but I'm not alone in hosting this. What might be chaos or what might be entertaining, I don't know. But Madi, how's it going?
It's going good, Malcolm. It's going good. And with me on board, it's most likely going to be chaos. So I'm really excited to do this. I'm honored to be a part of this. Nico, thank you for inviting me. Let's, without further ado, get started. What do you say?
Yep. So, but how this match works is we're doing this under Full Metal Classic rules, just to try and keep this under an hour. The first round is going to be 8 questions in MMA, and yeah, I'll get to the other rounds when we get to them. But Madi, everyone gets 3 repeats. We don't do challenges here, but if you do have an issue with a question, talk to me afterwards and we can sort it out. And it will be reflected in your stats when I post them that you did in fact get that point. But without further ado, hit them with the first question, Madi.
All right, competitors. Your first question in round 1. Israel Adesanya put on a masterclass performance with a second-round TKO against whom at UFC 253 in September of 2020? Israel Adesanya might be one of my favorite fighters right now. Just an absolute monster. Every time he gets into the ring, I just love watching him fight.
Yeah, I pretend I know any of these names.
love it.
I will give a shout out to Brooklyn Vale and Brandon Rutledge. They helped write the questions for me. They know more about MMA than I do. So,
You know what? I'll take it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Grant, what do you have?
No, I didn't get it.
Nico,
Was that Paulo Costa?
Melissa,
I didn't have anything.
Richie,
Paulo Costa.
Aaron,
Paulo Costa, but I put down Robert Whitaker. I blanked.
and Alec.
I almost went there, Aaron, but I went Paulo Costa.
It
Paulo
was
Costa's the answer.
the
So,
next
Aaron,
question.
I did the same thing.
Yeah, no, that was a bad one.
The next question is: Bellator heavyweight Peter Graham is from what country?
This is a tougher question for me. I never remember where anybody's from. Half the time, I think I'm from New Jersey.
Can you repeat? I'm sorry.
Yep. Bellator heavyweight Peter Graham is from what country?
I think I just came up with an idea for Nico's tattoo. For anyone listening, GSP just got hair. If you want a color tattoo of GSP with hair on Nico's back, I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
Is someone getting mugged backstage?
Yeah, there's a lot of noise coming through.
Pins down. Nico,
The Netherlands?
Melissa,
England?
Richie,
But Australia.
Aaron,
I went with Australia too. He's a blonde fella.
Alec.
I was going with the United Kingdom.
And Grant,
I think he was born in England.
he's Australian.
It is
Aussie,
Australian.
Aussie.
Yep.
Yeah, I know he fights in Australia. I just thought he was a pom. Well, there you go.
I mean, we could look it up
No,
afterwards.
that's fine. No,
Yeah.
I'm probably wrong.
Man, a Peter Graham question. Wow.
When we said full metal random, it's as random as
Hell
you can
yeah.
get. The Peter Graham question.
Hit the
All
buzzer.
right. Question 3. In season 1 of the Bellator Fighting Champions, who defeated Jared Hess to be the middleweight champion?
Oh man.
This is a deep cut question. If I hadn't got the answers in front of me, I would not have known this answer.
I think I have it.
Well, we'll have to find out. Let's give him 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And this time, I guess we'll start with Melissa.
I didn't finish, so I don't have anything.
All right. Richie.
Hector Lombard.
And I want to say Dopey because I can't remember your real name. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's Hector Lombard. I'm Aaron, if you want to call me.
Aaron.
by my
All
Christian
right,
name.
cool. By your Christian name. Tell the Muslim to call you by your Christian name. I love it. Alec.
I didn't have anything.
Grant.
I went Hector Lombard.
And Nico.
Hector Lightning Lombard.
Give him the point. Hector Lombard is the correct answer.
Shout
But
out to Peter Graham still.
the next question is: who is the current UFC heavyweight champion?
A little bit of an easier question after a couple of deep cuts in there.
What do you mean, Peter Graham's the UFC champion?
I mean,
Yeah,
I know
might
there's a
get
lot
one
of
point.
there's a lot of Peter Graham fans out there, and I don't want to disappoint them, but
I mean, if Peter Graham's watching this, you're loved.
Peter Graham, donate money, get yourself tattooed on Nico.
3, 2, 1. Pins down. Richie.
Stipe Miocic.
He's got it.
Okay. Yeah.
Aaron.
If I donate the most money, Nico, you're getting a Peter Graham tattoo. Stipe Miocic.
Alec.
Stipe Miocic.
Grant,
Keep keeping it.
Nico,
Stipe Miocic.
and Melissa.
Stipe Miocic. I totally spelled the last name not very well, but are you
We're
It's
not
better
gonna
than Joey
spelling?
Diaz does.
Okay.
Hit them with the next question.
As I
Ready?
think I'm buffering, maybe.
I think you were frozen for a little bit, but are you back?
Oh, I'm back. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's go into question number 5. What light heavyweight bout was the first to be inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame?
Ooh.
And right back to the difficult questions once again. You only
Can
get
I-
that
can I
one
get a,
breather per round, and that's it.
Can I get a repeat, please?
Of course.
You can.
What light heavyweight bout was the first to be inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame? A lot of potential candidates for this question, which makes it a little bit more difficult than you think. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Where are we starting now?
Aaron.
Alec, I think? Aaron, right. Sorry, I'm
Griffin
losing
versus-
track of this whole thing.
Forrest Griffin versus Stephen Bonner.
Alec, what you
Yeah.
got?
Shogun versus Big Nog.
Grant?
Grant,
I've got Bonner Griffin number 1.
Yeah, number 1.
Nico?
Forrest Griffin, Stephen Bonner won at the tough finale.
Melissa?
I don't think I understood the question, but I think that's Henderson.
Dan Henderson against himself.
Fighting against air. And Richie.
Yeah, it is Bonner and Griffin, but I put Jones and Gustafsson.
Bonner and Griffin is correct.
Bonner and Griffin.
It's right. When I first heard the
What a
question, I
great
thought you said belt, not bout. I'm like, what light heavyweight
I
belt?
think it was
What is
belt.
that?
Yeah, belt. I was like, what the? I don't know the question.
Which edition of the belt?
I'll apologize for my Canadian accent on the front. I know there's a lot of,
I mean, that's why my New Zealand accent gets me in trouble sometimes too. So,
it's
but
fine. We're
next
an international crowd. I love it.
the next question is: what NFL legend has 2 TKO victories in Strikeforce?
Ooh. I like that you went with this one.
I will
Yeah.
once again say we didn't write the questions, but I'm glad
I
the question is on here as well.
I don't know sports ball.
There still was a Peter Graham question, everybody.
There
Peter
was still a Peter Graham question.
This is like
Can I
so
try to
live.
middle random challenge Peter Graham?
I think the 3 potential categories for tattoos are Stephen Graham, GSP with hair, and I'm going to add having Steve Mazzagatti as a tattoo.
No.
doing the heart sign.
I just hit the link out to Peter Graham. We'll see if we get a celebrity guest on here. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I probably have more Twitter followers than Peter Graham.
It's down. Alec,
I didn't have anything.
Grant,
I only know of like 4 NFL. I went Brett Favre. I don't know.
Nico,
I think it's Herschel Walker.
Melissa,
This is for you, Aaron. Subscribe to Fight Bananas
Hey.
because I don't know.
Great NFL career by subscribe to Fight Bananas.
Richie,
It is Herschel Walker.
Aaron,
He used to only eat a bowl of soup a day. Herschel Walker.
Herschel Walker.
that is correct.
The
And for
soup
the
I don't
part
even know he played football.
That soup fact is actually true, but there was also some salad and bread in there. But I do know what he's referring to. I've read his book.
That's nuts. I haven't read Herschel Walker's book, but I mean,
He was also like 50 when he got those knockouts.
which is also impressive. All right, moving on to the final, as I close the app, moving on to the second last question of the round. Which MMA star had the nickname Iceman? And as you can see, everybody immediately writing down the name of the MMA star. Not a difficult question here, so I'm just going to skip the 5 count and just go straight into it.
Good call.
Grant.
Well, I'm going to say it the correct way, unlike De La Hoya, Chuck Liddell.
Thank you for your Chuck Liddell. Nico.
He was McLovin's trainer in Kick-Ass too, Chuck Liddell.
That he was. Melissa.
Chuck Liddell.
Surprise, surprise. Richie.
Chuck Liddell.
Aaron.
First ever
Really
pay-per-view I bought was Chuck Liddell versus Rampage. Chuck Liddell.
Great fight. And Alec.
Chuck Liddell.
Give them all the point. Chuck Liddell in what might have been the easiest question of the round so far.
I appreciate it.
But the next question is, which UFC star played B.A. Baracus in the A-Team movie?
That's pretty
It's like being on your wedding day.
I think we need to change the question. It's the Oscar-winning A-Team movie.
I love this movie.
Wait, it won an Oscar?
No, but it should have won everything. It should have won actor,
It should have
best
Oscar
screenplay.
winning movie.
I mean, it was
greatest
too good. It
movie
couldn't
of
even win
our
a bloody
time.
Razzie.
Oh, how dare you.
Oh my
In
goodness.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Nico.
The master of the awkward interview, Quentin Rampage Jackson.
No, my. Problematic.
Melissa.
I just guessed. I've never seen this movie. GSP.
Richie.
Rampage Jackson.
Aaron.
The first pay-per-view I ever bought was Rampage Jackson versus Chuck Liddell. Rampage Jackson.
Alec.
Quinn Rampage Jackson.
Grant.
Rampage Jackson.
Rampage Jackson.
And with that brings us to the end of round 1. And the scores I have been going into round 2. I've got Nico, Aaron, and Richie all tied on 7. I've got Grant on 5 points. I've got Alec on 4 points, and I've got Melissa on 2 points.
So still anyone's game in this random trivia contest.
It is. But for round number 2, I'm going to get people to pick numbers. I'm going to spin a wheel, and whoever gets, whoever's number comes up, then they'll be the one that gets to pick the poison for everyone else.
Now, just so you guys know that there are 6 categories.
There is
in round 2, so you guys can pick a number between 1 and 6.
No, it'll be
Nope. Never mind.
everyone gets everyone gets to pick a number between 1 and 9. Nico, Aaron, and Richie get to pick 2. But the category before I go to get the numbers, the categories we have, I've got UFC, I've got Bellator, Champions, Conor McGregor, and female MMA stars. Plus, there is a secret category which you can pick for double the points. So Nico picked 2 numbers between 1 and 9.
But give me 5 and 6, please.
Oh, damn, you're going to get it with that one.
Actually, it's between 1 and 10.
I still want 5 and 6, please.
I mean, you still get 5 and 6.
Final answer?
5 and 6. Listen to that.
But Aaron, pick 2 numbers between 1 and 10.
I'll go with 3 and 7.
Richie, pick 2 numbers between 1 and 10.
I'll go 2 and 8.
Grant, pick a number between 1 and 10.
1.
Alec, pick a number between 1 and 10.
I'll go 9.
9. And Melissa, do you want 4 or 10?
10.
So if it lands on 4, then by default you're going to get the secret category. And the wheel is spinning.
Give it to
9.
9.
Nine.
Alec, you can pick the category, so you can. I'll repeat the categories. So you got UFC, Bellator, Champions, Conor McGregor, female MMA stars, or you can pick the secret category for double the points.
Go with the secret category. It's
Go
always
secret
fun.
category. Charity.
Female MMA stars.
Yeah, I'm actually going to show some love to the ladies, guys, and let's go female MMA stars. I don't really get
Fair enough. Bravo. Good choice.
But going down to female MMA stars, Madi, if you can hit them with the first question.
I got him. So we have 4 questions in this round, ladies and gentlemen. Question number 1 in female MMA stars. Who was the last Strikeforce women's bantamweight champion? It's going to bug me not knowing what that secret category is.
Same.
Off camera, we'll decide if we want
It's
to tell
Peter
you.
Graham, obviously.
It's an entire category.
I mean, off camera, I probably will tell them because it's unlikely. I might use it in other matches. But
Yeah, who knows?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Nico.
She retired it into the UFC title. It was Ronda Rousey.
Melissa.
Ronda Rousey.
Richie.
Ronda Rousey.
Aaron.
Yeah, it's Rhonda.
Alec.
That's one of the biggest dumb moments I've ever had playing trivia.
Grant.
Yep, you're on. Yep, Ronda Rousey.
Nice
Your next-
little reference there. I love it, Grant.
Your next question is: What UFC strawweight fighter also competed on Dancing with the Stars?
I always worry about the people who go on Dancing with the Stars. Like, what must be going through their minds to
I
go
mean,
that way?
I worry about the
Money?
people who.
It's way
funny.
better than getting punched or choked.
I mean, I
Just
worry
slightly,
about.
in my opinion. If you've
And
seen me
judging
dance,
by-
you know just slightly better than getting punched or choked.
Judging by what this girl's doing this Friday, I'd rather be Dancing with the Stars.
I mean, I worry about the people who keep up with Dancing with the Stars regularly. 5, 4,
They're a lost
3,
cause, Malcolm.
2,
There's no helping.
1. Pins down. Melissa.
Paige Van Zant.
Richie.
She's going to make a debut on Bare Knuckle Fighting against Paige Van Zandt.
Aaron.
Knucklemania main event debutant, Paige Van Zant.
Alec.
Paige Van Zandt. I'm going to be watching that fight.
I'm going to be stealing that.
Paige Van Zandt.
And Nico.
Paige Van Zandt. Clean sweep.
That is
Look at
correct.
that. Everybody
So
getting the
apparently-
question right. I love it.
Apparently, everyone keeps up with Dancing with the Stars.
You're all lost causes. I'm so sorry.
Other than Ronda Rousey, name one of the other 4 horsewomen of MMA.
It's a weird question.
This is technically a wrestling question, but I get where you're coming
This
from.
is technically the four horsemen of WWE as well.
Any complaints about questions can be sent to Nico. And
I actually hate this question. I
Will you
think I have
accept
it right.
first names, or do you need a last name?
I think first name should be okay. Like,
I mean, I will accept first names.
yeah,
I'm
mean-
gonna be nice. It's for charity. So
yeah.
I'm
Right.
gonna try to get all 3 here, so I think I got them.
2, 1. Pins down.
I was going to hit all 3. But...
Richie.
All right, I'll stick with 1. Shayna Baszler.
And Aaron.
I went with Gina Carano, Misha Tate, and Cyborg.
Alec.
I want Marina Shafir.
Grant.
Shayna Baszler.
Nico.
Shout out to Jessamine Duke, the OK gamer.
Man,
Melissa.
Yeah, I went with Shayna, Marina.
That is all correct.
Shayna Baszler, Jessamine Duke, and Marina Shaffer. Yeah, Aaron, I think, was
Yeah, I was
probably
thinking, I
the
totally
least
forgot
right
about
of
all of those irrelevant fighters. I totally apologize.
They're all wrestlers now.
Yeah, that's why I didn't know it.
Oh, is
All
Jessamine
right,
Duke
guys.
wrestling, is she?
Final
Yeah.
question of the
Oh,
night.
well, she's
Hey, crosstalk to a minimum, please.
Final question of the night. What actress did Chris Cyborg defeat for the inaugural Strikeforce Women's Featherweight Championship?
Final question of the round, you mean?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
we've still got round 3.
Again, I can't read.
Can
I
you
only-
repeat that?
Of course.
Yeah.
What actress did Chris Cyborg defeat for the inaugural Strikeforce Women's
Oh, okay.
Featherweight Championship? Ladies and gentlemen, I can't read. I apologize. This is the second time I've made a mistake in the last 10 minutes. I love it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Aaron, let's start with you.
All right. Just left that from last time. Gina Carano.
Alec, what do you got?
Gina Carano.
Grant.
Best thing in Star Wars, Gina Carano.
Nico.
She is a master of pissing off the internet. It's Gina Carano.
No comment. Melissa
Gina Carano.
and Richie. Round us off.
Actress gave it away, Gina Carano.
Gina Carano, no matter what you think of her, she did technically, well, lose in that fight. So we're going to move on to round
She
3.
did. Not technically, she did.
Moving on to round 3. For round 3, it's going to be, if you get a question right, you gain a point. If you get it wrong, you lose a point. So, going to hit you for the first question there. How many fighters have held championships in both UFC and Bellator?
Jesus Christ.
We give it a bit of time on
I'm
this
pretty
one.
sure Jesus is not a UFC fighter.
Although, who knows what can happen in the future? We're never sure what's going to happen.
CM Punk got into the company, so maybe Jesus Christ can.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Grant,
3.
Nico,
The only one I can remember is Eddie Alvarez. 1.
Melissa,
I just guessed a number 6.
Richie,
I just had 1. I think it's a hour.
Aaron,
Oh, with 2.
and Alec.
I just put 3.
2 is the correct answer, so Aaron is the only one to get it right.
Can we get a score update too?
Yep, just give me a chance to update
As
these
Malcolm
scores.
is adding this, as Malcolm is adding the scores, just so you guys know, the 2 champions who have held UFC and Bellator titles, Eddie Alvarez and Chris Cyborg.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So the scores.
I forgot. Okay,
So the scores at the moment, I've got, because of that question, Aaron took the lead with 11 points. Nico and Richie are tied on 10 points. Grant is next on 8 points. Alec has 6 points, and Melissa has 5 points.
And we got 4 more questions left in this round here. So you guys still have a lot of chances to get up or higher on the rankings, except for Aaron. You just got to try and keep your spot. Question number 2 in round 3. Before his win in UFC 200 was overturned into a no contest, how did Brock Lesnar defeat Mark Hunt? Brock Lesnar is actually supposedly from where I'm living right now. I never see him around. I'm pretty sure he probably just lives in Los Angeles instead of staying in the cold Canadian winters. But I don't know. Random fact that I got turned on for a couple days ago.
I mean, I think Vince just locks him in a cage in WWE and releases him whenever he wants him to have a match.
It's like, here, boy, go fight somebody.
3, 2, 1. Pins down. Nico.
Unanimous decision. In parentheses, he laid on him.
Melissa.
I have no idea, but I guess knockout.
Richie.
Unanimous decision.
Aaron.
I almost put TKO and then I changed it. Unanimous decision.
Alec.
I put submission.
Grant.
Decision / unanimous.
It is
Unanimous
all
decision.
correct.
Yeah. Just so if anyone's curious, 29-27 across the board during that fight.
So there was a point deduction then.
No, Mark Hunt won a round and Lesnar had a 10-8.
Oh, that makes more sense. Math.
But anyway, your next question. What color gloves was primarily worn by fighters in World Extreme Cage Fighting?
Ooh, I love this one.
Great question.
Where's the love for the WEC? It doesn't get enough love.
This trivia contest that we're having right now is really pulling no stops on what kind of questions we're going to ask.
Brian Bowles, remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he go to jail?
Yes.
I think so.
5,
I did.
4, 3,
I did.
2, 1. Pins down. Alec.
I went blue.
Grant.
I went blue also.
Nico.
Blue, baby.
Melissa.
I was in between white and blue, but I went white.
Richie.
Blue.
And Aaron.
And blew his house.
Your next question. In the early 2000s, it was discovered that Pride Fighting Championship was connected to what infamous organization, resulting in the promotion eventually closing?
For those of you who remember, this was
a great
just
question.
absolutely wild when it happened.
I can't believe this is a question that we're actually being asked, and I love it.
I can't believe that this actually happened in real life. This was
Needs to be a movie.
Well, yeah.
I
definitely. Although maybe wait a little while until people who are alive at the time can't come back and kill people in the movie. But
5, 4,
Fuck it.
3, 2, 1. Pins down. Grant.
The Yakuza.
Nico.
It's the Yakuza.
Melissa.
Yeah, I didn't have it.
Richie.
It's not a movie, but it's the name of a game. Yakuza.
Aaron.
They used to put under contracts they do not test for steroids. The Yakuza, Japanese mafia.
And Alec.
I didn't have it.
Japanese mafia and MMA. What a crossover.
We do not test for steroids.
Going
Hit one
into
of
the final
them-
questions.
Yeah.
Name 4 of the 8 fighting styles represented at UFC 1.
Ooh.
Shit. Okay.
We'll give a little bit extra time for this because there's 4 things I
There's
have to
4
watch.
potential answers. No bonus points for any extras that you put down. And again, we're not going to be marking you down on spelling or anything like that.
I'm not going to do that after getting all 3 wrong last time I did that, bro. Thanks.
Just so everyone's aware, if Aaron gets this wrong, and I think Nico and Grant get it right, then it's a 3-way tie. If I'm not mistaken,
Nico
It's
and
me.
Richie.
Nico and Richie. Sorry.
Nico's ahead of me, so
So Aaron really needs to get this right, and that will make him
Aaron
the
and
winner
Nico,
of the day.
if you could get it wrong, that would help me out because I don't want to come third to you guys again.
Nico, you're muted, so we can't hear what you're saying, but I assume it's a great comment.
No, I was saying, like, if Aaron misses this, since it's gain a point, miss a point, and Richie and I hit it, then this Aaron is behind us by 1 point, and
And
Yeah.
you guys are tied. Yeah.
5,
No. Yeah.
3,
I'm not good
2,
at math.
1. Pins down.
Yeah.
Nico.
so karate, sumo, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and thanks to Art Jimerson and his one glove, boxing.
All right.
Sorry, say those again. Karate.
Karate, sumo, BJJ, and boxing.
Okay. Melissa?
Melissa.
That's what I have as well. Sumo, jiu-jitsu, boxing, and karate.
Richie.
I only had 3. I put jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, and kickboxing.
Aaron.
I got the 4 that Melissa and Nico had: boxing, karate, sumo, BJJ.
Alec.
Nah, I just put Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
That's all that matters.
And Grant.
I have sumo, boxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and Savat.
Of all of you, Grant is the only one who got it
Nice
right.
job, the Savat.
Holy
Savat
shit.
is one of
Wow.
the answers. So just so you guys are all aware, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Savat, shoot fighting, kickboxing, sumo, American Kempo, boxing, and Taekwondo. A lot of you
I
guys are in
almost had that.
karate. Unfortunately, karate is not technically one of the ones that was on display during UFC 1. So
Savat. Nice job.
But just gets
Grant,
another
the only
I
one coming out with a point in that round, and everyone else losing a point. So, Malcolm, give us a score update.
So I may have stuffed up the scores here. I think that's pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that regardless, Aaron has run.
He has.
Yeah.
He's one.
But Grant has come second. He has 12 points.
Wow.
Nico and Richie, I think, went down to 11.
No, we went down to 12 as well.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Right,
down to
so,
12. Yeah.
right, so I've got Aaron on 13.
Lucky number
Richie,
13.
Nico, and Grant tied on 12. Alec is on 5, and Melissa has ended up with 3.
Hey.
But with that being said, I'm going to go around the board.
Announce
Melissa,
Aaron as the winner. Announce Aaron as the winner.
and your winner is Aaron J. I mean, I already had announced Aaron as the winner anyway.
A
But,
little bit less dramatic the first time
This
around.
doesn't happen a lot. I need these moments. Like,
I'm going to go
Gotta
around
give
the
him his
board.
flowers while we
I'm
can.
going to go around the board. But Melissa, you did well. You did get some points. How do you feel?
I feel fine. I didn't expect to win at all. I was definitely rooting for Aaron, so I'm excited that he won. I tried to convince my husband to do this because I think he would have done really well. But, I had a great time. So thanks for having me.
But Alec, you finished up with 5 points. How do you feel?
Man, you know what? It's better than my Harry Potter random random match. So I'm cool with that. It was fun. Good to see everyone here, and had a blast.
But Richie, how did you feel about your performance?
Yeah, no, I felt pretty good. It was neck and neck for a lot of the match, and yeah, no, I had fun. I wish I put more. I wish I put 4 answers on my last question, but I might have got it. But it's all good. I had fun. So yeah.
But you came second equal with Grant. Grant, how are you feeling?
Peter Grade, you cost me a win. Damn it. It's all good.
Yeah.
Hey, I improved. I technically did 1 spot better than I did last year. So looking forward to this next year where I can actually potentially finally get a win in MMA on my 4th match.
And Nico, you also came second, but how do you feel?
I also blame Peter Graham for this loss, but it was a fun time all around. Everyone on this call showed that they have a lot of MMA knowledge, and I'm happy to have shared the ring with them in this contest. Like whether the score was low or high, we all showed that we probably know more about MMA than pretty much every other movie person we hang around. And so let's hold our heads high on that. And Aaron, Malcolm's going to address you in a minute, but I should mention that with this win, later on tonight at 10 p.m., there's going to be a match for the inaugural Trivia for Thon Omniversal title. with this win in this match, your name will now be entered into a random drawing to determine the first challenger for that title once we have a champion crowned. So congratulations to you on that.
Awesome.
But Nico, no, Aaron, you pulled out the win today. How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. It started out shaky, missing a easier question for me since I literally have broken down that fight on YouTube. Somehow I missed that, so I was a little bit worried at first, but then Peter Graham came to comfort my confidence as he always does. Looking forward to having Peter Graham on very soon. There he is. I believe he's like 17 and 11 probably. The amount of fighters that I would have expected to be asked before Peter Graham is like 200 or 300 probably. So that was, shout out to the question writers. They really worked hard to. I just want to know how they came to Peter Graham. Like that is just an amazing person to ask about. But he won me the match. He was the difference in this match. So Grant did not know his countrymen. So shame on him. But yeah, it was great. It was. I always love MMA. I wish there was more MMA to talk about with everybody here, but you know, it's always good to once a year be able to do this.
I think we need to hold off on mentioning Peter Graham again. Otherwise, we might have to actually pay him for the amount of time we said his name tonight.
Yeah, Peter Graham, you can come on Fight Bananas anytime. Come break down a Bellator card with me.
We're getting into Beetlejuice territory where if we say his name one more time,
we've said it about 83 times so far, and it's been about 40 minutes. So we're coming up on his number real quick that he's just going to start showing up in the background.
You just know someone's now just gone back to the start of the match and now go, right, Peter Graham. They're going to count down how many. But with that, as I like doing Formula Randoms, I'm going to go around the board. Because there's so many of you, try to limit to at least one or two. But Grant, is any other thing else you want to throw out a challenge for Formula Randoms?
Anything Formula Random. If there's ever a Scrubs one, I'll be into. Or maybe just a specific UFC one. I'd be cool with that.
But Nico, I know I've got you down for a lot. Do you want to add anything else, or is it going to be like last time? Just go to come up.
We'll see if I want to add anything more on a future date. But I will say, like, I am supposed to. Alec is over there, and Grant and myself. I know we all wanted to do an Injustice match, as in the DC game. So, like, that would be a fun one to do next.
But Melissa, anything else you want to throw a challenge for the randoms?
No, I'm actually competing in a Scream one at the end of this month, so watch for that.
Richie, anything else you want to throw a challenge for?
I guess when we're talking about MMA, I might be more specific. If anyone wants to challenge me on a Pride fighting championship one, I'm happy to get on board with that.
So Upright was that?
What's that?
He said Pride.
It was Pride.
The one that the Yakuza had business dealings with.
So
I could write a question about that.
But Aaron, is there anything you'd like to throw out a challenge for that you might already?
I'm still looking for my Oz TV series fan. I know you're out there. I know you want to take me on in the greatest HBO series ever to exist. Sign up today.
I mean.
Boom.
Okay.
I've been looking for a year. Since I first joined this group, it was my very.
I want to do a match on Peter Graham.
And do an Oz Peter Graham match. By the way, Peter Graham's record 12-10 in MMA. 12-10.
But Alec, anything you want to throw a challenge for a future random match?
No,
I guess not.
He really doesn't want to challenge.
That's called big dicking right there.
I've got him down for one anyway. Yeah. I know he's down for the Scrubs one as well. Any challenges for Formula Ram you want to throw out on the table?
I am not a trivia guy on any topic whatsoever, so I'm just going to be happy watching and hosting every now and then if you guys will have me. But no, I'm really glad that this match went so well. Nico, again, kudos to you, man, for putting all this on. This is a hell of a I don't even know what to call it, like a day tournament or something. It's trivia for fun. Like it's a great cause, and I really commend you for putting all this work in. So glad to be here. Malcolm, what do you got? You want to challenge anybody, or are you just going to be hosting as well?
I mean, I've got a few challenges on the table. I can put my name down for anything I want. I control the matches.
There you go.
But Alec, now that you're back, is there anything you want to throw out a challenge for Full Metal Random in the future?
I think he got most of mine down so far, but I am getting ready for that Shippuden match, Naruto Shippuden. I know Jay is supposed to be challenging me, so I'm looking forward to that. But you got all my challenges already.
That's an exciting one.
But with that being said, this is the end of this match. I'm going to put Nico full screen and get him to sign us off.
Yes, one last time for this broadcast, or at least for this hour of the broadcast. Trivia for Thon 3, hashtag Trivia for Thon, hashtag Trivia for Thon 3, hashtag FTK, hashtag we are, hashtag Smash Cancer. We are raising money for the Four Diamonds Pediatric Cancer Research Fund as part of Penn State's annual Thon event. Four Diamonds Fund covers the cost of children battling cancer at Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital. We're doing this in tribute to my late father, who passed away from brain cancer, and in tribute to our good friend Kevin the Smasher Smets, who's battling stage 3 colorectal cancer as we speak. He's winning his fight. We want to give the kids down in Hershey a little bit of hope as well that they can win theirs. If you want to donate, that's donate.thon.org/campaign/trivia, the number 4 THON, the number 3. If we raise $3,000 or more and you are the highest individual donor, again, I will get a tattoo of your choosing, as stupid as a decision as that is. It's worth it for the sake of this cause. Let's see here. This was the 8 o'clock block hour of the broadcast if you're watching on Twitch. So the next match you're going to see is over on Multiplex Entertainment. We are going to be doing a live version of 2X Trivia Night. I don't know who the other competitors in that match are at this moment of the taping here, but it's going to be a fun time there. So again, we only got 2 hours left of this whole shebang of this 12-hour broadcast that you've been watching so far today. So happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for all you've done so far today, and thank you for everything that you will do for the rest of the night. Support us. Yeah. Click that link.